Hi traders, good morning, good afternoon everyone. Hi TEFS YouTube traders, VIP room traders, 44 room traders, and the team of course, Clifton DVG, good morning. Don't sleep on Apple this morning. Big commitment to building in US $500 billion in next 4 years. Fantastic. Thank you for the update, DVG. Yeah, I was wondering why the Apple is just pushing so much higher today, like 1.74% already in the pre-market, and it has just not stopped yet, in my opinion. So this is the reason for that. Thank you for the news, definitely. Hi, Anne. Good morning to you. So, first of all, I hope you're okay and you had a fantastic Green Tuesday ready to nail another Green Wednesday. For us in the TESS YouTube trading room, it was an incredible good day. Actually, we have been traded with Amir, and we are going to continue tomorrow. And we got just a killer trade on the HIMS on a second chance reversal trade, actually under 63. As you can see, it was just worked out very nicely indeed with great discipline. So this was definitely the TEFS family trade yesterday, because as I've seen, even Scott called it under the $63 level. So that was the incredible winner of yesterday, and hopefully today is going to be another one indeed, or even more. So let's see what has happened so far in the pre-market. Hi Lee, good morning to you. Hi Frank, nice to see you. Brian, Andy, the early birds, good morning, good morning. Hi Clifton. Okay, traders, so actually this day is going to be pegged not with economic data, I would say. FOMC member speakers definitely, especially at 2 p.m., but rather with earnings. We have so many huge stocks just released earnings after market close or before today. Market open, like Disney, Uber, Novo Nordisk, McDonald's, Rivian, Sky Networks, Arista Networks. So a lot on the table. So let's just start it. Well, regarding the news, actually not too much. Trump just threatened a little bit the semiconductor chip sector yesterday with that possible tariffs, which I would say it's not possible, but it's sure that it's coming next, somewhere around next week, as he just hinted it. And plus, the semiconductor sector is just got another quite of a kick with SMCI and AMD earnings out, and not the best indeed, but I'm just going to talk about it soon. So far, if I just I'm just browsing around the financial headlines, though S&P and Nasdaq futures edge higher after latest dip despite poorly received AMD and SMCI, as I mentioned you. So the bulls are still trying to bite back. Let's see whether they're going to be successful, because actually, if we just check the indices, what it did just do yesterday, especially the S&P 500 ETF SPY, as you can see, after this Monday that got bounced, yesterday it was another red day, and today, though we are starting in green, 0.25, I'm still going to be careful with this overall market indeed, because this can be still quite of a challenging, let's call it volatile, and even I would say a quite of a still risky environment, because we don't know yet which direction the market is going to continue after this dead cat bounce indeed. Walt Disney News, it's here as well, as I mentioned you, leans hard into streaming, as its future is lacking a little bit, and it is down definitely. If I'm just checking the rest of the stock exchanges, Asia is up very nicely indeed. Europe too, not that green, but greenish. Futures nice and green, and the crypto is trying to bounce back a little bit, but not too much. I must tell you, this is still not the best indeed. I mean, like it's still under 114,000. Yesterday the coin was just up and down. At the end, it was just pulling down, so I'm still going to watch it. So on the Bitcoin coin, I mean, the crypto side, it is still some weakness which I see, and this I'm going to definitely to follow there. Hi Blake, nice to see you. Good morning. Okay, traders, as I mentioned you, we have so many great movers there that we definitely need to move there. First of all, in the headlines, it's an interesting article on the CNBC. To be precise, that Trump is hailing the EU's $600 billion investment pledge, but it might never happen. So actually, I must tell you that I'm living in Europe, as you know. We are the part of the European Union, so I'm not living in UK or anywhere else. And I must tell you that this deal with the US, at the first sight, everyone was, like happy that at least we did not get a 10% plus like just Canada. But actually, if you were just dig deep into the details around this deal with the European Union, it's not good. It's not good at all. We can say goodbye to the Turkish gas, to the Russian oil, because we need to buy everything from the US. Yes. So, and about that, we need to buy a lot of how's it called, like military equipment as well. So I would say when I've seen this headline, I was not quite surprised because, as you know, the EU hasn't got so much funds for that. So this is going to be an definitely an interesting time for even for the EU and for the US. And as far as I know, Ursula von der Leyen, she is just trying to sit down again with Trump and to get into the details again. I don't think so. He's going to be successful, but let's see. So, guys, what I would like to say: some trouble ahead. So let's be careful with this, especially the autumn trading, I would say. But we are still in the summer and in August. So let's see what is going on indeed. So Uber beats on revenue, announces $20 billion stock buyback. Nice. Novo Nordisk doubles down on Trump-friendly sales strategy and so on. So let's just go to the big movers. Hi, Davide. Nice to see you. Good morning to you. So here we are. McDonald's gained more than 4% after the fantastic earnings report. It is up 3.42 at the moment. Let me just check the pre-market volume, although I think it can be quite okay. Yeah, definitely above 200K. As you can see, it's just bouncing nicely. It is over the 200 EMA. Let's see whether we can continue higher. And this is even not just about the 200 EMA, but about this consolidation and pushing higher towards to this 310 area maybe again. So actually, I like this McDonald's to the long side. As I see, Scott already posted his list, and McDonald's definitely the first candidate on his list as well to the long side. So we have long, short, and the secondary list. Walt Disney we are continuing with Walt Disney, which is mixed quarterly results, and at the moment is down 1.12%. And as far as I remember, but I'm not sure, I was not trading this for a while, but yeah, it seems like a bit extended. First of all, inverted cup and handle, and now it's just under this 250 EMA. Looks great for a continuation to the downside. I love Disney to the short side traders. Let's see whether it's going to be sold off a bit more after the opening bell. Snap, huge miss, guys. Wow. Really huge miss on the earnings. Snap is down a lot. Definitely, let's see whether we can continue with this to more to the downside. Yes, Andy, I've just seen you called it. Definitely, it worth to look at it to the short side. Arista Networks, ANET, as I mentioned you, this got a earnings as well, and not bad at all. This is up more than 13% at the moment. ANET, 13.03, huge gap up, a little bit extended to the downside. However, it was a split. So let's see whether it can move back towards to this 140 level for today. ANET, nice pre-market volume. I love it to the long side. Open Door Technologies, this is an online residential real estate stock which plummeted a lot, actually 24% already because on the earnings. However, this is a stock which is barely $1.41 at the moment. Not my type of stock. If you like it, I'm just going to call it to the secondary list. Uber is here, dip 0.50. The ride-hailing companies reported second quarter earnings, which was in line with the estimates, but still not the best that would have just worked out to the long side for the Uber. It's quite volatile in the pre-market already, but still weak. I don't know, traders. Uber is the one which I have no idea which direction it's going to go. As I see Scott called for the long side, you know what? I'm just going to call it to the secondary list because this is not obvious which direction is going to go actually. AMD, that's obvious. Huge push to the downside on AMD after the earnings. That's not good actually. It's just disappointed the stock holders with these earnings. And as you can see, it's down to $165, which is under this last dip actually. And the next stronger support can be around 163. So there is no doubt that AMD is going to be on the short list. I would be surprised if it would attract the buyers at these levels, but let's see. Let's see. I assume it's going to continue lower, but I'm going to be careful on that stock definitely. Rivian, huge move to the downside as the earnings just missed the analyst estimates on the RIVN. Not the best news indeed. So Rivian at the moment is down 5% and seems like it is ready to push even lower. Ugly, ugly. Okay, hi Ryan, nice to see you. Hi Adrina, good morning to you. So I'm just preparing the candidates list. So far, a lot to the short side, not too many to the long side. Overall market is still in green though. SPY 0.29, triple Q a little bit lower, 0.23. And here comes UPST. And it seems like that this is a bit lower, despite of the fact that it delivered a quite of a good earnings. So let's see UPST. It's very extended in my opinion, not very, but it is extended. It's down 3%, quite of a higher volume. But as you can see in the pre-market, because the pre-market moves does matter traders. So the pre-market move seems like a volatile and seems like it really wants to make a recovery. So with the UPST, I'm going to be highly careful because UPST for me I need to put it on the short side because it's definitely weak. But anyway, if you just check the pre-market recovery since yesterday drop, after market drop, this seems like quite impressive on the long side. Let's see. I think my level is going to be around this 80, 82, $83 level, whether it can just push it higher. Ryan, coin, okay. And I definitely encourage you to call your candidates traders if you have anything on the radar. And I agree with you, it's a huge drop on the coin and might it's still not over. And as I mentioned you, even the crypto side is not the strongest, including the Bitcoin. So coin, yeah, I'm just going to call it to the short side. Hinge has Lucid Group, Bridge Biopharma, SMCI, and Match Group are still here. SMCI, another semicon stock which just got a quite of a disappointing results. Traders, look at that drop. It's back to 10 dollars actually since yesterday. It's under 47 now, or 48, 47.50, and seems like might is going to move even lower. Wow, I don't have too many to the long side at the moment. All right, let's imagine group which is 7% higher, so that's definitely a candidate to the long side. And Lucid Group, which is up 3% as well. Production outlook for 2025 is just adjusted. Also, that's interesting because first of all, LCID, it's a very low price stock and now it's down since this earnings Very interesting indeed. Bridge Biopharma is here as well. It's quite a big move to the downside. BBIO after the pharma company reported a wider second quarter loss. So BBIO, let me just check the pre-market volume because I'm not sure it is eligible for my candidates list. Oh yes, it is. It is, and it's very extended. You know what? I like BBIO to the short side. Who traders, I have so many to the short side and not too many to the long side. So if you have any long candidates, please just let me know. And yes, Heizuki, definitely Unity, 9% higher, looks like it's still stretching. Thank you very much, Unity. Software, Apple, as DVG just mentioned, the great news. And surprisingly, the Chinese stocks are on the run. Like Apple is up, no, sorry, Baba is up 1.67. Seems like even my unconsciousness is just trying to completely avoid it. I'm not very lucky with the Chinese stocks, guys, but so far seems like that the Baba is quite strong, seems like as a fantastic reversal, and I'm going to watch this, especially the 120 level for a breakout and a continuation. I'm just getting days from my list already, from the gainers, losers list, and Arista Networks. Don't forget Arista Networks, which just made a nice move to the upside. So this is going to be on my long list too. IONX, it's very strong again. We got a very nice move and winner on the QUBT yesterday. IONX might going to continue higher. I'm just going to check QUBT. How is it doing in the pre-market? Well, let me just check the 5 minutes. Not that bad, but not that good, definitely as yesterday. But I'm still going to keep an eye on the quantum computing stocks traders. Okay, what else in here? Amazon, CVX, like oil stocks are quite strong. Amazon, Meta are stronger than the overall triple Q at the moment. Humana is strong too. JP Morgan 0.23% higher. And on the red side, I see SMCI, UPS, AMD, Disney, even MU and Hood are pulling back traders, and definitely NVDA. What else? So I'm going to keep an eye on that. PLTR might I'm going to keep on the list, but yesterday it was another huge mover. And Shopify, yes, Jeremy, thank you very much. Good morning. I just forgot it from my earnings list. As I've told you, so many earnings today, traders, and even after market close. This is crazy actually. So Shopify, definitely a big yes for the long side. So Shopify can go to the long side indeed. Low volume, but watching AIMD. John, isn't it a, let me just check what it is, but it sounds like an ETF of AMD, actually. No, it's not. Sorry. I just created an ETF for AMD. You know, why not? If NVIDIA and Tesla has one, we should just get it for AMD as well. But no, this is a stock which is, yeah, it's very low volume, but I see what you mean on that. Maybe we can watch it. Not my type of stock, not my type of stock, John, but let's just watch it indeed. Okay, Ryan, thank you as well to remind me on Shopify. And I think my list is full now. Too many again, just like yesterday, traders. So let's just prioritize a little bit here on the candidates list. However, first, I just would like to say good luck for the VIP room traders. Sorry, it just took a little bit too long because that was so many candidates. Scott, I did not want to get off your time. So good luck, VIP room traders. And of course, I'm going to see you tomorrow as always. Bye, everyone. Okay, YouTube traders. So as always, I'm staying with you with an extra 1 hour of trading. And let's see what's going to happen on this quite volatile market nowadays. Like at least the last week and this week started strong on the volatility. And actually, I am expecting this until I would say next week, but in the last 2 weeks of August, I am expecting a small let's call it like a drop of volume. Might I'm not right because as you can see, Trump always can just surprise us with plus tariffs news and so on. However, so far traders, we can agree that this summer, it's not a typical summer at all. This year, it's not a typical year for sure for the market. So let's see what's going to happen indeed. Hi Zuwar, nice to see you. Good morning to you. Ryan, Baba, nice move. Yes, Ryan, I know, but I don't know. These Chinese stocks are always do trick me, so I'm going to be careful. Hi, D King, nice to see you. What a trading day yesterday, right? And of course, I'm going to watch this TQQQ as well, like yesterday. It was a huge move indeed. Traders, crazy day is coming. 2 p.m. We are waiting three FOMC member speakers, and as you know, everyone is expecting some clear, if we can have it at all, message regarding the September possible September rate cut because the odds are growing for that or growing and grew already. So yeah, exciting times are coming for sure, especially as I told you with these insights from Trump on the tariffs. So hi Alamu, good morning to you. Nice to see you. Okay, guys, so let's a little bit prioritize among the stocks because there are so many candidates today. Actually, which I like the best to the long side is definitely, um, I would say, Annette and Shopify, first of all. So I'm going to watch them. Annette, Apple for sure. Shopify. Okay. Mm, hmm. Match is not a big mover. McDonald's as well, and it's a quite of a mixed news there. Baba, you know what? Let's just watch it. And you know what, guys? Another stock which I'm wondering it is going to be Reddit. Reddit just made three big killing green days after gap, and I'm wondering whether it is the time for the Reddit to pull back. I'm going to watch it definitely on my list as well, RDDT for a possible reversal. Microsoft Hood, HIMS is still on my list, of course. SMCI, AMD, it's no doubt. Meta, maybe I'm going to watch Roblox about the stocks. And to the short side, mhm, Annette, I think I just missed it. AMD, definitely. UPST, AMD, Coin, SMCI. These are my favorites. So I have SMCI. I'm going to put here UPST and definitely Coin. We should watch as well. Ooh, maybe I'm just going to change Rigetti here to the Coin. And let's see how this market is going to perform after this quite a mixed week so far. One big green day and one big red. Maybe even GOBY, which is, as you know, can be a quite of a big mover. It can be watched. And definitely TQQQ, if I see the market is giving up as the triple Q is moving back a little bit already. And this I'm going to watch too. So traders, again, like just yesterday, too many candidates on the list, but let's just grab the best trades. And for that, we need selectivity for sure. Okay, let me just check this. Okay. I'm just checking the candidates list of Scott and DVG. Scott and DVG are the VIP room, the TESS VIP room senior analysts. Um, this is a subscription-based trading room, not like the YouTube room. It's a free room for our TEFS traders mainly. Actually, for that VIP room, you can get a subscription to through or funded accounts programs. So if you have not heard anything yet about funded accounts or challenges, in which challenges you can bid a funded account, actually, I'm just going to get you here something which is our website and my email. So if you are interested in these programs, traders, please just let me know. These are very much high valued funded account programs that includes education, personal coaching by me or Scott, actually, even DVG you can choose, and even a subscription to the VIP room. Of course, the higher the package, the most time you will get as a subscription in the VIP room. So if you are interested in that, please just visit our website. And if you have any questions, you can ask me as well. But on our website, there is a live chat support with live people, like not an AI support actually, and they can just help you at any time. All right, traders. So back to trading. We still have 1 minute to go. I'm not going to be surprised on a pullback on the market, more pullback, because I must tell you that the triple Q was driven so far the most on the chip sector, AI, and so on. And now it just got another threat from Trump, as he just mentioned that he's ready to go for some tariffs from next week or in the next week or something like this. And this was just topped by bad earnings today by AMD and SMCI. So actually, I would say common sense tells me that might is going to be more pullback on the market. But one thing is for sure, guys, in this market this year, logic and common sense is not working. So let's see what's going to happen. Let's just go with the flow indeed. Okay. Mark O from the VIP room mentioned that Arista Networks, it's a bit light on volume. Okay, let's just be careful on that. Triple Q still pulling back, even SPY pulled back, guys, by the way, 0.18 only to higher. I just want to be a live in trading supporter. I will get your coffee and work raspberry. Okay, the king deal. But actually, I have 2 dogs and a cat, so and 2 children. So it's not easy to navigate this household, by the way. I must tell you, trading it's easier. Okay, traders. So good luck, everyone. Let's see what's going to happen on this market today. All right. Shopify, you are a beast today. Okay, who's pulling back? Oh, DVG watching PLTR, guys. And he wants to short it, by the way. And just off the record, I try to change my coffee to matcha tea. This Japanese green tea. I love it, especially when it's a latte. Ooh, Roblox. Roblox, it's on steroids again, guys. Okay. Scott called Annette over 132 and Uber over 91, by the way, just before the market open. Still waiting a bit. Market starting to be stronger, definitely, which I see now. Unity. Pullback, that's good. This is a good pullback, in my opinion. That means that might we can get it for a reversal. Apple, wow. Just wow. PLTR breaking out, guys. Look at that. AMD, not the best. MU dropping, NVIDIA, sort of. Okay. Uber, not too much. Romanian, yes, there is a 3 to 5 seconds delay, but this is the max which we could just arrange here. In the VIP room, by the way, with Scott and DVG, it's no delay at all. It's no delay at all. I'm just telling you. Okay, guys. In the meantime, Tesla, Apple, PLTR, just on steroids, as I see, and Reddit. Yeah, that stock is unbelievable. This is the fourth green day for the Reddit. So my plan, it's not valid for the possible profit taking day for the Reddit, definitely. Okay, traders, Apple is getting close to this 210 area. 210, it's always a quite of a tricky level for the Apple. Overall market pushed higher, definitely pushed higher nicely. However, I would say that this does not mean anything yet. At the moment, I cannot see any great entry point yet, especially because of the fact that everything just it was strong, it's just pushed higher without any possible entry, maybe like this boom bar strategy from the top trader. If you are through the education program by the TEFS, you know that. It's a bit similar to the open range break, but more sophisticated. This could have word, but I would say nothing else. But seems like the bulls wants to bite back again. No, no. SMCI, yep, SMCI looks like as a short. I agree with you, Raspi, especially under the low. Under the low, like 46, I don't know, 46.70 or 46, yeah, under 46.70. But the overall market is so strong that I'm not sure I want to short, especially as I see NVIDIA, huge pullback. Wow, Arista Network, that's crazy. Scott called UPST over 75 traders. UPST over 75 he called. This looks like as a possible great reversal. Also, don't forget that that was not the best. MU is the only one among the semicons which is looking really weak, by the way. So far, I have not seen anything which I would like. As I've told you, Scott called UPST over the $75 level. Market looks like as a bear or a bull flag. Might going even higher. Shopify does not stop. Reddit, amazing. Apple, amazing as well. PRTR pulled higher. Shopify pushing just higher, nothing else. I'm watching Unity as well. Maybe especially if it can break over the VWAP, it can be interesting. Apple, I think it's not going to stop until like this 210 area. So if you took it in the first minute, I think that looks nice for a possible continuation. Baba, though, it's breaking down. So you see, I've told you it can be tricky. Who is moving lower? How about coin? Hmm. Coin is on the edge as well. I must tell you, especially under 296, this can be another sell-off. Tesla starting to be stronger here too. NVO, Jeremy, another earning stock, which I don't like trading too much NVO, but I agree with you that looks like as a perfect gap and go under 46 you want. Yeah, I like this. NVO looks nice. NVO looks nice, actually. Ooh, coin. I was too shy to take it, but yeah, this 46, it's something there. Or 296, sorry, 296, 46 on the MVO. Ooh, so many. Tesla, Apple are still strong. And traders, I'm going to watch the shorters now. Really, I feel like market bulls are might not going to make it today. Let's see. MU big breakdown, coin big breakdown. So now comes the test whether this was a bear trap or we do really continue lower here. Wondering on that, definitely. Okay, traders, no trades yet. I'm just wondering what's coming next. However, I really love my TQQQ again, guys. So TQQQ is going to be my first trade under 85 and 90. 85 and 90 stop loss over 86 and 40. Shopify wants to pull back, I think. Hopefully it will, because then in this case, Dicking, we can have quite of a nice entry there. But now, which I'm going to focus on, is the overall market, whether it can just break this consolidation lower. If it does, I'm going to get TQQQ under 85.88. Yes, 85.88. I'm going to take it. Yeah, I see it. It's very close to the lows, but I feel like if it's really breaking the 85.90 and the run number, I feel like it really can continue at this time. But let's see. Wow, UPST, guys, it just does not stop. Amazing. It's crazy. MU neither. SMCI struggling, and VDA nice pullback, but might it cannot hold. Apple, Tesla very strong today, guys. Shopify bull flagging. AMD, yep. AMD looks nice. Even you know what? Half share size under 163.50 and maybe adding under the low. I like it, Jeremy. AMD. I'm going to join here. 163 under 163.50. And I've entered on TQQQ. Traders on TQQQ, I want to see like a 40 cents. AMD, let's see. AMD stop loss over 165. So this is going to be like a $2 stop loss, I would say, if we are not going to get a better entry there. Overall market pushing lower, triple Q. It's under the lows. SPY starting to push under the lows. Hood is pulling back too. Okay, so TQQQ is in. Let's go for 85.50 if we will be there once, hopefully. AMD has not entered yet, but very close. 47 is my entry on the AMD. AMD is in too. Nice on NVO, Jeremy. This is working too. And the overall market is on the test phase again, which direction to go. On the AMD, I'm ready to add to the trade under 160, 162.70, something like that. Okay, traders, beautiful. TQQQ in the green, AMD into the green side. Ah, no, I cannot add because I am in a full share size actually. Let's see. SPY triple Q on the edge, especially the SPY. If we break 628, that's going to be good for our shorts. And we have only shorts at the moment. Come on, AMD, push it. Oh, come on, market. Bulls, you're not tired yet? You just pushed this market since April. Take a break, come on. Just take a break. Okay, let's be careful, traders here. I still see some selling pressure on the SPY, but the fact that the Apple is so strong, NVIDIA made quite of a pullback. Let's see what's coming next. Okay, here we go. Here it is on the AMD. I'm ready to take a partial on the AMD soon. 162.60 is going to be my 70% of a partial. 75%. Here we go. Okay, traders, I'm just taking 75% off on the AMD. Beautiful push. Here is the 50. Perfect. I took 75% off, and stop loss is going to be about 163. Nice move, AMD. Hopefully, it still can move a bit lower. Overall market, though, it's still undecided, especially the triple Q is trying to make a pullback. And my TQQQ is not doing great though. Over 86.30, I need to be out. And yeah, Apple is breaking out. Look at that beast. It's ruining my TQQQ. Thank you, Jeremy, for the AMD. Oh, but unfortunately it's out. It's okay. That was anyway a nice move. And unfortunately, the overall market, especially the triple Q, come on, leave me alone. You got some bad news. Semicons are suffering, and Apple is pushing up everything. I can't believe this market actually. But this is what it is. As I told you guys, we need to go with the flow. So it seems like that the flow is down because we did break the lows, but still quite of a strong pressure to the upside. SMC is starting to look a bit interesting here. I just don't like the fact that this is a daily low breakout under 46 and 67. And look at that Apple. Amazing. Scott buying ANET 136. ANET. SPY triple Q are trying to make this reversal hard, and unfortunately, I'm ready to get rid of this TQQQ. This triggered me badly. I still give a little chance there because actually I mentioned you that I'm expecting Apple to touch this 210, and let's see after that what's going to happen there. PRTR starting to be stronger as I see. DVG mentioned Rivian here. Wow, what a comeback on Rivian. Oh, look at look at this PRTR, guys. Oh no, TQQQ, really? Really doing that to me? What happened? It's no news today. Okay, now I'm waiting out. I did not get out on time. Now I'm waiting out a little bit. HIMS is weak in the meantime, traders. I've just seen that. And SMCI too. SMCI too, by the way. SMCI and HIMS weak. And I'm wondering whether this is a bull trap or we're really going to go for a new daily high. Actually, based on nothing, nada, no good news today. And it's still pushing higher. Amazing, actually. So last chance for my TQQQ. SMCI looks like as a breakdown. Tesla is strong. Yes, Tesla and Apple. Tesla and Apple, Alemu. I completely agree. The Tesla and Apple are quite unstoppable at the moment. And I'm afraid if the market is going to make quite of a, let's call it like a bull flag, that's not good. SMCI looks like it's dropping farther. Let's see. Or AMD, not SMCI, AMD. Okay, SPY unfortunately looks like as a continuation pattern together with the triple Q. That's not good. Tesla and Apple are pushing the market, definitely. And SPY is pushing higher, triple Q is pushing higher. Amazing. I just cannot believe what I see. SMCI making a move higher now, as I see as well. Tesla, what a beast. And I need to say goodbye to my TQQQ. There is no stop for the bulls today either, traders, as I see. PLTR breaking out. Who is buying the stock so high? Tell me. Okay, guys, let's switch to the longs. PLTR just broke. Shopify, it's making a quite of a nice consolidation here. Nvidia, it's higher too. Take QQQ. Oh, my stop loss has not worked. Oh, come on. Big loser. Big loser, unfortunately. All right, traders, the next one which I'm going to check here is definitely Roblox, which I'm checking now. If I could see that, come on. But it's a bit too high now. HIMS still continues lower. Microsoft stays quite weak too. Coin is weak as well. How about Unity? Unity. No pullback yet, but I'm going to watch this stock. All right, traders, the market can be very tricky here. So let's see. I want to see before I take any short or long, and I'm just going to take my second chance on the TQQQ traders under 86.27. However, without a new daily high, I don't think so the bulls are going to continue. So that's why I'm still going to be careful with that. Actually, with this calling everything for the long side. So I'm just taking my second chance on the TQQQ. I want to see an 86.70 for the partial now. I need to see it big. Coin is on the lows as well. Looks interesting actually. Unity broke down. Phew, very ugly market, guys, like all over the place. All over the place. Let's just be very careful now. UPST is dancing on the lows as well. PLTR, Tesla, and Apple are the complete beasts, guys. PLTR, Tesla, and Apple, these are the complete beasts for sure for today. Meta dropping, Microsoft dropping, Reddit not yet, but I keep an eye on it. Spies under the VWAP. I just took my TQQQ second chance trade under 86.35 traders, and let's see whether we can make the pullback here. Overall market, as I mentioned, you really tricky. Seems like that was a very nasty bull trap. If we are going to fail and break under the lows, that's going to be an epic winner on my TQQQ. HIMS, that was my big miss for today, guys. Okay, nice market. It's very quickly back to the lows. Volatile, choppy market traders, I'm going to be more careful from now on. NVIDIA though looks strong. Not even mentioning Roblox, by the way. Okay. Scott called AIMD, by the way. You mentioned this stock. Tesla, it's very strong still. Apple too, and maybe PITR and NVIDIA traders. If we are watching for strong stocks, these can be on our watch list. Tesla, Apple, NVIDIA, and Roblox. Who is pushing back to? Unity completely dead. KMX is strong today as well. MNDY. How about Reddit? Reddit is insane. Still strong. Okay, Reddit, nothing. Apple. All right, traders, if you have anything on the list, please just let me know. NVIDIA just broke. Even AMD is over the VWAP. Tesla, Apple starting to be stronger again. That market is insane, actually. Apple is the strongest. Tesla follows. Oxy, oil stocks are quite strong as well, traders. Oxy is up 1.40% today. Nike, 230 on the market. Amazing. MU biting back too. Nice double bottom on the MU. Okay. NVIDIA big move to the upside. UPST breaking down. All right, XOM is strong too. I'm wondering whether PITR can push higher here. PLTR. AFRM is strong too. AFRM, not my favorite. What a choppy day today, guys. It's much ugly, more ugly than it was. Or I just really like compared to Monday and Tuesday, this day is very volatile and very choppy. Huge range candles, changing the direction very suddenly. Something is brewing here. This is what I do feel, but please correct me if I'm wrong or if you have any other idea regarding this. But everything looks like highly not just volatile, it's not the right word. I feel like really like the market is nervous. Yes, yeah, it's just really interesting what I do see now on this market moves. PITR broke. I was too shy to take that. No more news or news. No more calls in the VIP room either. As I've seen AIMD called by Scott last time, and he called it AIMD over $4. He called it. So it's like quite volatile too. Coin is pulling back, making a nice reversal. Apple still strong. PITR just broke. Microsoft though very weak. Meta very weak. And I'm still waiting for the market to show the direction because so far we're just going sideways. Nothing else. Liquidity grab, yeah. Yep. Okay, let me just check the nice gainers and losers list. Might I'm going to find something which looks like does not care about the market too much. Applovin is up 3% too. That's not the best at the moment. EMA. Wayfair 4% to the upside, but too much already. It's not good. Shopify pulling back. Apple, as I've told you, 210. Apple 210. Yes, the king. I must tell you that this is a quite of a wise decision for today again. Unfortunately, yeah. This August craziness is working already, I would say. FIG, Amir's one of the favorite movers nowadays, which is an IPO, it just made a huge reversal today. Okay, coin full pullback, Apple consolidating, PLTR strong, AMD starting to be strong as well, and this NVIDIA just made an epic pullback too. So far traders, the bulls are thinking it quite serious. Reddit just broke. Can't believe this stock. Reddit broke again. Amazing. Yeah, Scott is just talking about that not too many stocks to choose from because half of the big new stocks just started to run. That's it, or to go down. DVG is in long in AMD at the moment. I'm just fighting with this TQQQ here and overall market, I would say. We need to break 85.80. Minus low would be great. Okay, guys, half an hour went by. One green, one red trade. Unfortunately, TQQQ stop loss. I made a mistake, so I had a bigger loser on that. I'm still holding this. Let's see what's going to happen there. Market is highly volatile, highly choppy. So if you are not used to this environment, as the king just wrote that this is the time to sit on your hands, observing the market to learn from it. This is very important time in your development as a trader. So don't feel like that you are wasting your time because we are always learning. Like not just you, but even I would say the professional traders, we never stop learning and improving our skills because as you can see, new market environment can occur, and definitely this year it's definitely a completely different market environment, or a little bit not completely different, but definitely different as it was before. And seems like these market bulls are really thinking it's serious. I just don't know what is pushing higher the prices. NVIDIA, Apple definitely, because look at this NVIDIA, it looks like it's another breakout. Coin made a huge V-shaped reversal. Now it's pushing towards $300 level. Well, on the daily, it was a bit extended, that's for sure. But I don't know what is fueling this longer push green move on the market, because actually we did not get good news. But as I've told you in the beginning of the preparation session, common sense is missing from this whole market nowadays. Never mind, I'm scared. Dicky, it's okay. If you're scared, just leave it alone. Now let's see what's coming next. Amgen. HIMS 4% lower. HIMS is coming back to the VWAP, so I'm going to watch it there around this 453, 40, 50 area. Tesla is back to the VWAP as well. Maybe this can be a possible play here for the VWAP reversal, 315 on the Tesla. Yeah, I'm going to get Tesla 315.20. Tesla's 315.20, and I can't believe TQQQ, I'm going to get another loser on you. Don't do it with me. Come on. So if Tesla is going to get back over 315 and 20, I'm going to get it for a long. 22 is going to be my entry there. Oops. Sorry, guys, I have a phone call. Usually I do not answer it, but I never know when this is from the nursery or not. Just a second, I'm coming back. Sorry for that. Sorry. Sorry, traders, I am back. Thank you for your patience. Well, indeed, yes, Brickscoder, I completely agree. It's a very, very volatile market. My Tesla is in. I would like to see $1 first, and then let's see if we can push it higher. Amazing how strong these bulls are, and it's just moving higher and higher. DVG just called UPST over 74.20. 74.20, he called it for a long. And he's even going to edit. SMCI is very suspicious for me. It's just going high or lower. Looks like it's a possible breakdown, maybe just for a scalp. I just do not trust this overall market so far. It's crazy. So spikes on 6:30 now again. All right, traders, at least another winner here comes the Tesla. As I mentioned you, I want to this dollar only. No, I missed my partialing point. 75% I'm going to take off. Apple seems like it wants to push higher. Look at that. Looks like it's a bull flag again. Amazing, actually. Come on, Tesla. Get close to my partialing point again, please. Okay, here we are, traders. 316. As I mentioned you, this is my first partialing point on the Tesla. Nice, Tesla. Nice, nice, nice. I took my partial. Let's see what's coming next here. Traders, all our market is still pushing higher and higher. Very strong buying pressure again. Actually, I have no idea why. Tesla is going to be out under 315. Not going to hold it if it cannot go higher. And the SPY making another bull flag. Amazing. HIM is getting stronger, so no reversal yet on the VWAP. Tesla, it was just a scalp. Unfortunately, it just broke the 315. And really, I'm watching whether after a pullback we can have a nice entry there. This might going to be my next target there. I mean, the NVIDIA, JP Morgan, very strong too. I thought that Tesla is going to be just a scalp traders because I did not see the volume bars on the green side so strong as they were before. Ooh, AMD breakdown. SMCI, finally. I don't know whether you try this SMCI guys or not for this scalp, hopefully. Nice Raspi, yeah. Somehow I knew you took it. Somehow I knew you took it. Yes, very tough market today. I'm still in red traders and it depends on my TQQQ now. Bit back thanks to the Tesla. I just don't understand why and who is pushing again this overall market. It's quite suspicious. And breaking news, guys, Trump raises India tariffs to 50% over Russian oil purchases. Ooh, he's punishing. Mm. Okay, interesting times coming. Interesting times are coming for sure. Oh, I forgot to switch back my camera. Sorry, guys. All right, so far, surprising, ugly day, I would say. Ooh, coin, what a drop. What happened to coin again? That's interesting. Okay, traders, I must tell you this market is a little bit like almost untradeable. I would say I would definitely stay on the scalp side. Nice job on the SMCI. Second partial, yeah, I just wanted to tell you that around maybe 46, that can be the second partial, and let's see whether it can go lower. Um, Very interesting market, like Apple and Nvidia definitely pushing the things higher, SMCI dropping, Meta dropping, Microsoft is dropping. I don't know. So weird. Weird market. Shopify could not make the reversal. I was waiting for it actually. 230 on the SPY, very important level. So let's see whether it's going to play out as a support or it's just going to become a resistance again. PLT are pushing higher too. AMD gave up again, but I must tell you, I just cannot see anything which I would say that, yeah, this is the one which I want to see and trade. It's amazing, actually, it's amazing. Okay, SPY broke 230, doesn't mean too much yet, at least. It will mean anything if we break the VWAP, in my opinion. Before that, it doesn't matter what we do see. Tesla looks like as a cup and handle again. Might it wants to break over 316. And the problem that we do not have any economic news, any economic hints for today, only the FOMC member speakers at at 2 p.m. So that's it, actually. Okay, I slowly back to green with my TQQQ. Hopefully, VWAP is the next test for the overall market. But Tesla is still strong. NVIDIA, as I see it, wants to make a reversal too. Let's see. Nice position management, Raspi, by the way. Well done. AMD looks like as a second chance trade actually under this 163. I must tell you. Oh, DVG, he was in long in AMD. What a day. Hmm. hmm Guys, I need my TQQQ down under 85.80. So come on. Ooh, DVG is in red as well. Not an easy day, you see, guys. Not an easy day. Again. Oh, Scott is still holding UPST too. Ooh, Meta, what a dive. Look at that, traders. Okay, come on, TQQQ, come on. Break it. Break it, please. What a crazy market, guys. And here comes the VWAP test. Here comes the VWAP test. So far, quite of a bounce, I would say. Ooh, AMD. If you took this second chance, take a partial soon. Put your stop loss on the break even and let it run. It's just almost in $1. Amazing. Big test for the market, guys. Big test for the market. Tesla still looking strong. Apple PRTR still looking strong. Nvidia is pulling back a little bit, though. PRTR, amazing. Amazing, actually. And here comes another reversal market. Really? You're kidding me? Wow. No, let's just wait until the end, guys. Let's just wait until the end. So far, I'm still holding AMD. Nice drop under 163 if you took it. And I see the first lower high on the Apple, maybe. Let's just watch it. Phew, Meta, it's an absolute beast together with Microsoft to the downside. Look at that. Amazing. And Tesla is still very strong. Look at that. DVG is watching Circle, by the way, CRCL. It's this Bitcoin related stock, as you know. Looks like as a possible bounce today. No yet. But that, guys, look at the Reddit. It's just amazing how strong it is. Unbelievable. Okay, guys, if you took this AMD thing, first partial is in, stop loss over 163 and let it run. I don't know the king. DVG, I've heard he is in red. I think might UPST is going to get Scott's profit as well because he's still holding a long on that. So maybe beautiful AMD. And I did not took my second chance. I was right, I just took my second chance on TQQQ. Let's just not be greedy. But actually, I'm not greedy because I'm still in red. So come on, TQQQ. Ooh, what a drop on AMD now. Look at that NVIDIA traders. I'm wondering what's going to happen around the VWAP with that stock. Crazy, crazy day. Okay, green on my TQQQ. Come on, charge it up. AMD is amazing, guys. Now I do regret I just called it, but I did not take it. Look at that. Ah, I need a mirror. Nice, TQQQ, beautiful. Go, go, go. Okay, nice drop, traders. I need to see at least $1 here. Let me just check it. Yeah. Oh, beautiful. What a selling pressure. Break it. I don't think so. AMD is going to stop until 160. By the way, yeah, Scott is in red decking as well. He just mentioned. I thought that this UPST is going to get him, and it did get him, unfortunately, to the red side. As you can see, traders, not just you, but us, we are struggling too. My only hope so far is TQQQ and the overall market. It does continue to the red side now. It's a very, very steep reversal to the downside on the SPY, especially triple Q2. So I assume this is just an anticipation, which, as you know, it's not a strategy, but I've seen so many times this, and I assume if we break the low with the SPY, it gets me a very nice winner on my TQQQ. Let's see. What a day again. Amazing. Mm. Here comes almost this 160 if you're still holding this AMD second chance trade. Fantastic. Okay, I need to see a breakdown under the 86 on this TQQQ. And here comes the 160 on the AMD, guys. I told you it's coming. Unbelievable. What a drop. It was like almost a perfect intraday breakdown when I pulled it under 163. And here comes the 160. Amazing. Okay. TQQQ, it's your turn. Come on. Annette, yeah, I see it's hesitating so much. I would say I'm not sure. Maybe just for a scalp, because what I don't like is the volume there. The volume in the green candles, it's not the best indeed. So be careful with that. But for a scalp, maybe it's worth to take it. Okay, 160 almost touched on the AMD second partial traders here. Stop loss over 161 and let it run. And another test for the market is coming now. Oh, I TQQQ again. That's killing me. Oh my goodness, come on. Okay, so I've told you here comes the pullback on the AMD. Oh, I like this rejection. Guys, look at this TQQQ. I really like this rejection now. But we really need a better one. Come on. Look at this Tesla and Apple. They're just not giving up at all. Amazing. Okay. Spice back to the VWAPs. So again, as I've told you, this can be another quite of a test for the overall market. But so far, I'm just witnessing that, and that's it. It's just amazing how this market is turning out today. Surprisingly strong. And I missed hymns. Look at that, guys. HIMS. He just made a perfect intraday breakdown. Ah, never mind. I just missed that. Back to the market. It's surprisingly strong despite of the bad news. Definitely NVIDIA, Apple, Tesla, PRTR pushing everything higher. 35. It's on the entry now. Raspi. I took it as a second chance trade here. Let's see. Tesla still looks strong. Apple, but well, Let's see whether this is a double top or a another continuation higher. I'm just going to watch it soon. Yeah, DVG told that it's a quite of a disturbing market, like we don't know whether it's going to roll over or make a reversal. Hard to understand the market, guys, hard to read the market today. So watch out now. Bulls are strong, so that's for sure that bulls are strong for today. Look at Tesla, how strongly it's still pushing higher. AMD is back to the 160. Amazing, big differences between the stocks. Of course, it comes from because of the earnings as well, but Tesla, it's just a beast now. It almost touched yesterday the 200 EMA. Since then, it's just pushing back. By the way, Scott is waiting for ANAT as well. He's holding it now for a long. Hmm. Apple still not obvious whether this is a double top or a or a bull flag. Sorry, bear flag. No chance so far. Ooh, and Tesla broke, guys. Tesla did break. That's amazing. It's just I can't believe what I see now. And even Apple. Look at Apple. Just wow. TQQQ. I hate you. I'm not going to get you on my ban list, but I hate you. That's just amazing what I do see now. Come on, market. Such a choppy day. Unbelievable. And look at AMD, is still pushing lower. Okay, traders, I feel like I can just stay here and babysit this trade. Market is a bit unpredictable today, and I think I was just expressing myself nicely. It's a very volatile market today. Nice call on the Annette, by the way. As I told you, for a scalp, that was great. I'm still going to look around and play around with this TQQQ, guys. However, I think I'm just finished trading today. If TQQQ it's not going to make the move, I do accept my red day. Overall market, I feel like that this is a typical August day, guys. Like without news we have today, huge uncertainty because Trump is dropping tariffs news here and there, but no huge moves actually because the big news going to happen like later on, I would say around September. And as you know, big news can just hit the market even unexpectedly on the tariff side. So not the best, not the best environment at the moment. That's why I've decided to reduce my share size to the half since the beginning of August. I think I'm going to keep it like that. And I would say if you just experience these August months in the past, if you are trading already, or have been trading already for some years, then I would say it's okay to lower your share size for August. As you know, it's still earnings season, but if I'm just checking the earnings calendar, by the way, this was an extremely busy week for the earnings. But if I'm just checking actually the next weeks, let's just go with the 11, 12, and so on. Indeed, um, less and less big names are going to release the earnings. So I would say this was the last very meaningful week for the earnings season. So even next week and the week after, it's not going to be that huge indeed. I'm just checking everything here. WMD Baba on the 21st of August. Okay. And let's see the last week, 24th, PDD, BMO, no. NVDA, yeah. I know NVDA, it's always like a little bit like a late comer. So NVDA earnings is going to happen on the 27th of August, Wednesday, traders. So this is going to be the NVDA time after the market close. However, as I've just mentioned you, I think this is the last very meaningful week for the earnings season as well. And on the economic calendar side, though, as usual, we have some great news coming in the CPI and the rest. Like for example, next week CPI, PPI coming. After that, indeed, I'm just checking what else. I think it's the industrial news. Mhm. Last week of August, Wednesday, not too much. Labor market news, as I see. Core PC price index 29th, that's quite important. And definitely the federal funds rate decision is going to be the big one coming next. Labor market news in the first week of September, as I see. Second week. I'm just checking when it is the Fed decision day. It's always on Wednesday. Yep. 17th of September, traders. So I'm expecting like the next 2-3 weeks to be quite low on volume, very uh, uh, um, very similar to this day, like very volatile, choppy, but not easily readable. And as I would say, D. King just wrote very much right that this is the time to observe, to learn a lot, to do your journaling, to look around, observe the market, but not touch this button too much indeed. BM about to break out, checking. BM. Mm, I don't like it anymore. It's a little bit too much to the upside. Rather reversal, Blake. Not a breakout for me on PM, indeed. Be careful with that, please. Okay. All right, traders. So I would say that's it for me. Incredible day, like especially to see, half of the semicon stock just drop, half of the big FANG stocks like Microsoft, Meta losing its ground until Apple is pushing higher. Of course, it's news related, I know, but this reflects, I would say, how the market is behaving nowadays, and especially in August, as I've told you. So traders, I must tell you, if you have not traded at all today, it could have been a very wise decision. Um, on my side, I was a little bit short biased, as you can just see that, especially on the market. Mm, I'm still holding this TQQQ also. If it's breaking the highs, I'm going to say goodbye to that. I still see the market to fail on one point, especially if more interesting tariffs and unexpected tariffs news going to hit the market, because don't forget that the US-China trade talks are still going on. So I'm still expecting some unexpected news on the tariffs. So let's be careful on that. Traders, thank you very much for your interaction, to be here with us today again. And tomorrow, Amir is coming again. So last day, it was a huge trading day with great green trades. Hopefully, this is going to be continued tomorrow as well. So stay tuned and see you tomorrow. I wish you good luck if you are going to stay trading, and watch out of this market because this looks like very tricky. Look at that. Big move to the downside, huge reversal. Now it's another huge V-shaped reversal. It's up to the highs. Completely idiot market, I would say. Sorry, pardon my language, guys, but I just cannot find any better explanation for this market. We have these days, we just need to handle it. Okay, guys, small green and very good. Very happy for you. Traders, have a beautiful rest of your day. And of course, I'm going to see you tomorrow. Stay safe. And if you have any questions, please just drop me an email at agi@tefs.com, and I'm more than happy to help you. Thank you, Bricks Coders. See you everyone tomorrow. Stay safe and good luck.